Yep. So in this session, we are going to see again some of the points related to OLTP and OLAP. So I believe majority of you have a good understanding on what do we understand by OLTP and what do we understand by OLAP. So just I will brush it up. No need to go in depth because majority of you know these concepts very well. Okay, so the OLTP stands for online transaction processing. It means this is where your day-to-day operations of an application means actually which run the business, right? So these kind of systems will handle your transaction processing. It means here the data is very dynamic. It means that if you have a storage called a SQL database where you can see lot of updates, inserts, deletes, and lot of reads and write, it means the data is always dynamic. Okay, so usually this kind of online transaction processing system will be used in all your day-to-day transactions. It could be e-commerce, or it could be banking transactions, it could be ERP, you name a application. So all the things which handles the day-to-day transactions, this comes under online transaction processing. So what are its equivalent services provided by Google Cloud to handle OLTP processing? They are Google Cloud SQL, PostgreSQL, Bigtable, Firestore, and so on. So when you use these services provided by Google Cloud, and these are meant to handle the online transaction processing rather than analytical processing. So the opposite of OLTP is OLAP. It's online analytical processing. It means here the data is historic and the data is relatively stable, and you will not see lot of updates, deletes, inserts, and such things, right? And the main purpose of OLAP is to analyze the data. For it is usually used for data analysis, whereas the OLTP is used to handle your transaction processing, to run your day-to-day business, right? So here OLAP is used for analytical purposes. This deals with historical data, yep, and usually used for reporting and large volume of where the large volume of data involved. Here the reads, the updates and inserts are extremely low, but here we see lot of reads. It means that here the data is very stable and the volume of the data is huge. You will not see some lot of updates or inserts happening in case of OLAP compared to OLTP. So the major difference is that this is not that stable in the sense, I'm not saying it's unstable system. It means the number of transactions here are more, right? But in OLAP the number of transactions are relatively less, and here the data is very dynamic and a lot of updates and inserts. Here the data is stable and moreover the data is kind of historical one. And BigQuery is one of the service which is used for OLAP, that is online analytical processing. And this is one of the very important and very famous service provided by Google Cloud. Yeah. So this is the difference between OLTP and OLAP. Okay, so next thing is what is vertical and what is horizontal scaling. Okay, so try to understand these concepts very well, because sometimes there will be a use case where like they may put a word saying that you are least bothered about vertical scaling, you want to scale it horizontally, right? So these terminologies you should be familiar with before entering into the actual, I mean before using the actual Google Cloud services. Okay, so vertical scaling, let's go to the blackboard, then you will understand it better, and again we'll come back to the slide. Okay, suppose that you have one computer, only one computer, let's keep it very simple. Okay, we are speaking about vertical scaling. In vertical scaling what happens is, you have one computer with say 10 GB of RAM. Okay. Now you want to scale it vertically. What you will do, instead of 10, you will update the RAM with 30 GB. Okay. Now, if you have a storage of 1000 GB of disk, now I am scaling vertically means I am making this 100 GB to 5000 GB, means I am scaling it up vertically. Okay, it means that I am making the same computer stronger. Okay, it's not like I am putting some more computers. I am making this computer alone more and more stronger to handle my load. Okay, this is vertical scaling. And let me see what is horizontal scaling. It means I have a computer who has got around 10 GB of RAM. What I'll do, I will not make this guy stronger. Instead, I will keep one more guy of this capacity. I will keep one more guy of this capacity. What I'm doing, I am increasing the scale horizontally. Okay, this means this is horizontal scaling. So vertical scaling means making one system stronger and stronger to benefit or to increase the efficiency. And horizontal scaling is you are not making one particular system stronger, rather you are adding some more systems so that to handle the task effectively. And it's not that which is good which is bad, it all depends on your business use case. So let's go back to the slide and we'll see what we have gone through from this blackboard. Here you can see, make one single machine stronger. Just increase CPU, RAM, disk on one machine, more power, right? Just example is, suppose you have a your phone, okay, and you have a memory limitation. So what you will do, you just add some external memory card or something. It means that you are making your mobile phone stronger, only one mobile phone stronger. But same in case of horizontal scaling is add more machines itself, like increase number of VMs. Yeah, so this is one example. Suppose you have one cook in your hotel, he is relatively slow. In this case, hire more cooks, okay, instead of making the same cook stronger, so that your efficiency will be increases. And I always say there is no right or wrong, and it's not like you have to go for horizontal scaling for better efficiency. It's all depends on uh, other factors as well, that includes your price and your budget also. But these are terminologies you will get quite often in while attending the examination. So these terms will come in a use case, somewhere in a use case, right? So based on this concept, you should be in a position to pick the right answer. All right, so that's all in this video. The next video we are going to see what do we understand by fully managed and what is serverless. And then this is again very important, what is RPO and what is RTO. So these two are very important when we want to deal with Cloud SQL and PostgreSQL. So that's all in this video, guys. So see you in the next session soon, and have a good day. See you soon in the next session. Thank you.